everybody, it's only me. I've been doing a little bit of work while I was waiting for my the rotisserie from my buddy. I had to lower the gas tank a little bit here because it was too close to the floor. So I cut a spot and I put this bracket under here instead of over it. I put the gas tank, I flipped this around so there's a space in between the bracket and the gas tank here, because it has welded on nuts on the other side. So that dropped it down to about, I don't know, 2 inches. That should be good. If there's still not enough room, I'll just cut a pocket in the trunk. And well, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it after I do the other stuff. But anyway, I made this little bracket here for the brake line. It bolts to these two bolts here. It's hard to see right there, but I made this little bracket. Let's see, I cleaned up the frame. I had to repaint the frame right there. There's a little bit on the axle. You can see that. It looks like crap, but I can touch that up afterwards. What else? Let's see. I washed the frame, soap and water, because it was all full of crap. Anyway, did all that. My friend lent me his rotisserie, so I'm working on that for a few hours today, trying to figure out how to hold the car. So I put bolts underneath the floor here. I didn't use this one because I was afraid it was going to bend. So what I did was I just put a piece of angle iron on that there, and I welded a little piece in the top here, just for safety. You know, not that I probably didn't need it, but I did it for safety, just in case. Okay. And then the back, I pretty much did the same thing. I had to put spacers and shit in here. So, and plus the bolts are just holding it on top. So I just welded a couple of pieces of angle iron to the trunk, to the rotisserie, just in case. Just in case it moves or breaks the bolts, or something, if something happens. So my next step is to weld spots where I need to weld, which is pretty much all these seams that I welded the top. Let's see, all of this stuff here. This is that new pocket I made underneath there. So I'm going to weld all this stuff here. Whoops. Weld all this here. All this seams here. Weld up some holes that I welded on top, but it didn't go all the way through, so I want to weld this side of the hole here. The shock holes, weld up those. I'll probably put all those little holes I drilled spot welds off. I have to weld up all those little holes there. I think I'm going to put some wax inside here. I think, yeah, it's a double panel, so I'll put wax in there. I'm going to wax. So I'm going to wax all, if I can get in here. I'm going to wax all these. I'm going to seam seal all this after I wax. Actually, I could seam seal it and then wax, because I can get through these holes. And then, let's see, I can cover these holes. I think I could just shoot some foam inside here to seal the holes. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. Okay, but let's see, I think that's about it. Do a little more grinding. The welds that I did do, like the welds for the rocker panels, grind those a little bit. I ain't gonna grind everything flush, it's just the bottom side. I'm gonna put that rhino liner stuff on the bottom here. I forget what you call it. I just ordered it from Amazon. I found it pretty inexpensive, $140 for 4 quarts plus the hardener, and they give you a gun for free, which is awesome, because I don't have a gun for that stuff. Anyway, that's where I'm at today. Today is Saturday, and it's pretty cool. My son helped me flip it, And it turned out where I put it was pretty centered. It didn't take very much energy to tip it. It was pretty cool. Anyway, I'll be doing some welding, and let's see, welding. I'm going to sand it all down, clean it all off. I'll put some primer on the bare metal. Got my spotlights here. Those are pretty cool. Let's see, bare metal. I'll put some primer on the bare metal. Mask off everything I don't want to get that rhino liner shit. What the heck you call it? Everybody's using it, so I figured I'd use it too. I forget what you call it, but it's good stuff. Anyway, I got a bunch of stuff I got to do underneath here before I go spraying anything anyway. So I think that's where I'm at today. I'm gonna get this done and bring it back down, and then I'm gonna put the motor and tranny back in this thing, put it back underneath the car, and then work on the firewall again. And the firewall is all the holes are all welded up that I want to weld up. Leave this one for the ground strap. I'm still thinking about cutting this and filling the hole. I'm thinking, instead of, I don't know, I'm up in the air, either buy the cover for it, which is inexpensive, or cut the hole and make a patch. I don't know. But then when you're out here looking at the car, you kind of see it a little bit. I'm thinking, I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. I'm gonna weld up this hole because I don't have a clutch. Thanks for letting me know that was a clutch hole, fellas. Let's see. And that's about it, boys and girls. Hope everyone's having a great day.